What's going on, guys? It's Jimmy here. Welcome to our daily show where we discuss the fourth stimulus package update, stimulus check update, daily news, everything going on here in our country, in Washington, D.C., with our economy, money, investing, the stock market, everything you need to know about on a daily basis. If you're new to our YouTube channel, make sure you click the subscribe button down below so you don't miss out on new videos. It's completely free to do so. And if you find these videos helpful, don't forget to smash the like button for us down below. We got a lot to talk about here. Congress has announced a new stimulus package here to combat the virus, which is going absolutely crazy. And rightfully so. We're hitting record cases, 885,000 new cases yesterday. Over 1 million people tested positive the day before. That's almost 2 million people testing positive in 2 days. That doesn't even count people using at-home tests, which the prices of those are actually going up. New information on that as well. Yeah, so Congress has actually announced that they have a new stimulus package that they're working on. I'm going to give you the information on that is just starting to come out. And we have a new virus variant actually that's coming out as well. I'm going to give you all the information on that. Let's jump right in because we got a lot to cover. Yeah, the World Health Organization is actually monitoring a new IHU virus variant detected in France. An incident manager with the WHO said the B1640 variant, or the IHU variant, has been classified as a variant under monitoring since being discovered. The World Health Organization monitors variants, putting them under certain categories. Variants of concern, including Delta and Omicron. A variant under monitoring is described in the tweet below, saying the B1640 was classified as variant under monitoring by the World Health Organization. And some outlets are reporting that this variation, IHU, could be more infectious than Omicron and contains 46 mutations, potentially making it more resistant to vaccines and infectious. Yeah. Also, as if finding at-home virus tests weren't hard enough and pricey enough, stores around the US are going to be raising the prices of them, including Kroger and Walmart stores across the nation. Retailers Kroger and Walmart are going to be raising prices on scarce over-the-counter rapid virus tests after both companies fulfilled pledges to offer Abbott laboratory tests to consumers at cost for 100 days, foregoing any profits during the initial sales period. In 2021, Kroger, Walmart, and Amazon agreed to sell the tests at cost or at discounts of up to 35% for 3 months in an effort to expand testing options for Americans without any retailer markups. The kits sold through these select retail outlets and containing 2 tests used to cost consumers $14. But that deal, which had been trumpeted by the White House, ended in mid-December. A spokesperson for Kroger told CBS Money Watch that the supermarket chain had fulfilled its commitment to the Biden administration to make these home virus tests available at cost, saying that the pricing program has now phased out and retail pricing had been reinstated. These at-home tests are now popular varieties, are sold out nationwide in a lot of places, are now available in Kroger stores for $23.99, are out of stock on Kroger's website, and are surging demand nationwide. CVS, for example, has been selling the tests for $23.99 a box, but is also sold out online. Customers have also come up empty-handed in stores as well. Now, the White House, which says that they are going to deliver over 500 million, half a billion with a B, at-home test kits to Americans for free said that they're going to start delivering these at-home virus test kits for free, quote, later this month. They're setting up a website to deliver these where you can go on a website, log in, have them delivered to your home for free, quote, sometime later this month. So I will keep you up to date when this website becomes available and when we can get these for free. When those become available, it'll be awesome. Better than paying $24, in some cases $30 for an at-home test kit, which has like 2 tests. If you're a family of 4 or you want to test more than once, those are extremely expensive. You can spend $100 like that. And yeah, I mean, they're very, very expensive. Honestly, these testing kits should have been free for ever. I mean, you think about the vaccines free. Why have the test kits have not been free? But hopefully they will be soon here, sometime in January. I'll keep you up to date as soon as I find when the website is free, what the website will be, and how to get them. I'll let you know as soon as that happens. Lawmakers have announced today that they are working on another stimulus package for Americans, for businesses, for restaurants, for multiple different things here, and that they are working on it here today as they have come back here from New Year's. They are officially working on several different items here for stimulus funding, according to several new reports. Thank God. The question is, what is going to be in it? And it's actually bipartisan, which means Republicans and Democrats. You can see here, as of today, U.S. lawmakers are discussing another possible round of COVID stimulus spending for businesses and another round of possible stimulus checks. And this is exactly what we need. More stimulus checks, more support for businesses, more support for the people. The virus is at an all-time high with 1 million people testing positive 2 days ago and almost 1 million yesterday. I mean, honestly, this is exactly why stimulus is there. More stimulus support for businesses, for people, for the economy. It makes perfect sense. So more stimulus spending for businesses, another round of possible stimulus checks, seeking to blunt the impact of the fast-spreading Omicron variant, and maybe even this other new variant as well. The Washington Post reported on Wednesday. Efforts led by Democrats and Republican lawmakers have focused on authorizing billions of dollars to help businesses, including restaurants, performance venues, gyms, minor league sports teams, and others, citing 4 people familiar with the matter. This is honestly very, very early. They haven't, this is just kind of, sources because, like I said, this is very, very early in the talks here. The White House declined to comment to the Washington Post, as did 2 lawmakers citing as behind the scenes talks. Such a measure, if passed by Congress and signed into law by President Biden, would be the latest federal relief stimulus package as the ongoing virus pandemic enters into its 3rd year, this time as the Omicron variant sweeps the country. Biden, a Democrat, approved the $1.9 trillion 3rd stimulus check package in March of 2021. Former President Donald Trump approved nearly $900 billion in the 2nd stimulus check package in December 2020. That was a bipartisan bill, also approved by Democrats and Republicans. That was the 2nd stimulus check package as part of the larger $2.3 trillion pandemic aid and spending package. Before that, Congress had passed bills allocating $3 trillion to combat the pandemic, and that shut down much of the country in March of 2020. Yeah, so if you've been watching, I kind of said this was coming. We have both Democratic lawmakers and Republicans now calling for more stimulus help for people, more stimulus help for businesses, and I mean, they can't even man the airplanes. We have flights being canceled across the United States and across the world. It's not just the United States struggling. We have businesses and people struggling across the world because of how bad the virus is. And again, take people dying out of the equation. I know that's a crazy thing to say, but just put that aside for a minute. Take about people going into the hospital aside. Take that aside. I know that's a crazy thing to say, but just take that out of sight. Just think about one thing for a second here. Think about just there's like 2 million people that tested positive in 2 days. Okay, just think about that just for a second. 2 million people tested positive in 2 days. That's not even including the people that have tested positive with just at-home tests. So think about you 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 kind of know you're feeling sick. Maybe you've lost your taste buds and you kind of have a feeling, I think I've probably caught the virus. Let me go to CVS, get an at-home test. You get the at-home test, you look at it, you're like, yep, it confirms what I've been thinking. I've tested positive. I need to not go to work. So you get this at home test, you tested positive. You're like, yeah, I thought so. Nobody that doesn't get reported to anybody. Think about how many thousands and thousands of people are doing that, right? Those are not reported to anybody. Think about how many people are doing that on a daily basis. So many people are doing this that CVS and Kroger's are completely sold out of tests online. You can't even go to get them online. I I don't even know how many other places are sold out online. But lots of places just completely sold out online. Can't even get them. Can't even get them. That's how many people are testing at home. Okay. Those are not reported to the government or to hospitals or anywhere. Okay. That's how many people are using these. Probably millions of people are using these, right? And even if 1 out of 10 people test positive using these, there's probably millions of people testing positive with these. Not necessarily per day, but with all the days in total, right? That's a lot of people, right? Now, sure, some people then go get tested again at an official testing facility and get included in that number, right? But there's actually a lot more people that aren't even included in these numbers. But just think for a second here that now all those people can't go to work. So think about how bad that's affecting our economy, right? So think about how many workers and how many people are affected. Think about how many people aren't getting paychecks because we don't have a paid family and medical leave program here for our country. Remember, that was in the Build Back Better package, which they haven't been able to pass. Joe Manchin. Oh, sorry. I had a cough that just kind of sounded like Joe Manchin there, right? Pardon me. I had a I had a Joe Manchin sounding cough there. But if they were able to pass the package that had paid family and medical leave in it, like every other first world country in the world has. That's right. Every other first world country in the world has paid family and medical leave. That's right. We're in a pandemic. So if you work at any company in the world right now, in any other country, in a first world country, you would get, if you got sick and had to quarantine, your country would pay for your time off. But not if you live in the US, the greatest country in the world doesn't pay for you if you get sick. They don't pay for your time off. If you go to any other first world country and you're a citizen there and you get sick and you have to take 5 days off or 10 days off, or heaven forbid, you get sicker and you have to take 3 or 4 or 5 weeks off, you get your salary paid by the government, paid sick leave, paid family and medical leave. Or if you have a baby and we take care of our mothers and our wives and our our women that are giving birth to our children, right? They can't go back to work on Monday after they have a baby, right? Paid family medical leave. That's one of the ththings in the Build Back Better package. Just one of the things, along with all the other things we discuss on our show. We're the only country to not have that in the pandemic. Alas, they're trying to get it passed, but it's so exacerbated right now that it really kind of makes you think, yeah, we should have probably had that for a long time before this pandemic, yet we're the only country to not have it. Yeah. Thankfully, they've passed 3 stimulus checks so far to help out people. They've had these extra unemployment checks to help out people during their time of need because unemployment was so bad during this pandemic. Think about all the 37% of small businesses that have completely went bankrupt during this pandemic. Think about everybody that's been hurt during this pandemic, right? It's just been unprecedented, right? And now that we're starting to see, or maybe had started to see a rebound, right? And what happened? This new virus variant, Omicron, just blasts us, and 1 million people per day are getting sick. Here we are, 2022. Surprise! Happy New Year! Yeah. Surprise! Yeah, so uh welcome to 2022. So kind of got to wonder where we're going to be here going into 2022. And then while we're dealing with this, we're also dealing with inflation at a 39-year high. Got 2 crazy things going into 22. We got this virus affecting millions of people here all at one time, and inflation at a 39-year high. Yeah, and it's just like it's time for Congress to help out a lot of people because there's so many people in need right now. And this is really the time for Congress to step up and say, if people that are sick, people on low income, people on fixed income, people that have children, the child tax credits have expired. We really need help right now. Stimulus checks are needed by so many low income people right now. Um, Probably a food stamp raise or a food assistance raise is needed, especially for people that just got to reduce because of the cost of living adjustment. How that's a rule is beyond me. How that is even a thing is beyond. How that we need to advocate to Congress. We need to get on phones and emails and Twitter. We need to tell Congress that having food assistance reduced because of a 5.9% cost of living adjustment, having your food assistance reduced, how that's a thing is beyond me. That needs to change. That needs to be a rule that needs to change ASAP. That needs to be something that changed, and we need to start that movement here with our community right here on YouTube. So let me know your thoughts. I'm going to keep you up to date here. They're working on this new package, and good. It's really good because honestly, we need it. It's just there's so many people here hurting right now because of, like I said, this new virus variant and inflation. Yeah, I'll keep you up to date here. So let me know your thoughts. Make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel down below. Just click the subscribe button. It's completely free to do so. Takes 2 seconds, so you don't miss out on new videos that come out here on our channel every day at 10 a.m., 3 p.m., and 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Don't miss out on any new videos here at this point. After subscribing, you can click the bell icon that appears next to the subscribe button so you get reminders when we go live with new videos. You can click here to watch my newest video next, and you can click here to watch my newest video on Social Security raises. They want to raise Social Security benefits by $200 or more this year, in addition to the 5.9% increase. So click on one of those videos next. Thanks, guys, and I will see you in the next video.